Hey, what's going on, guys? Tubaplyr, NegativeAE, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. Sorry for the late video. I've been trying to find some time to sleep lately, and I found some time to sleep, which is awesome. So, but we're gonna get right back into this investigation. Into the first thing that I noticed on the ground, this thing. Shattered remains of a machine which spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit. Kazuichi must have put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? What do you mean? Well, even if they know they are not being recorded. Sorry guys, I needed to freaking help out my little sister here. Anyway, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera. It's weird coming back from a pause, because you don't know quite the tone of voice that you were using. So that's why they destroyed the camera. It seems plausible enough. It hesitated to commit murder in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw? Obtained truth bullets. Surveillance camera unit has been added to the truth section. Yeah. Alright, let's go to the stage, because we gotta investigate all this stuff. So let's start from left to right. We'll go here. It's the rope that was tied from the baton lighting onto the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. And from what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact that this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means it was obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Hey, Mikan, do you have a moment? What's happened? There's something I wanted to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well,
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt that she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious from the moment we discovered that body. You may not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. I feel like he's gonna bring that up, and I'm gonna be like super amazed. Like he's gonna be like, "Oh, but did you remember that the rope that Fuhiko had on day 1 of hour 2? Look at this." And then like it's like Fuhiko's a murderer. Ibuki lay atop the stage. She's wearing a hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice it when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, the blood belongs to someone else. Hiyoko. But didn't Hiyoko die second? Unless blood on the soles has been added to the truth section of your handbook.
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can I talk to you for a second? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first, I didn't know it was Ibuki because of the hemp bag though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
well,
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time, so I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know Ibuki died because I personally saw him. Blah blah blah. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that. Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed the stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible, because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. Dots. 2 different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Go with the candle. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might have been perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used normal stage lighting. Candle has been added to the truth bullet section. I hate truth bullets. I hate truth bullets so much. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why does she have a hemp bag on her head? Huh? What? That hemp bag, upon further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. Looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Who else was there? Is it Kazuichi that did it? But Kazuichi wouldn't destroy machinery. He would know how to set it up, but he wouldn't destroy machinery. The stepladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video that I saw. Isn't that a blood stain? It looks like there's blood on the left side of the ladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries, so if that's the case, then it must be Hyoko's blood. It's the only thing I can think of. A bloodstain probably belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Huh. So here's what I'm thinking, right? Ibuki didn't die first. Everything is pointing to Hyoko dying first, but we saw Hyoko next. There's a black curtain hanging on the stage of this far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough and it can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other. It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See? The black curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket? If they went that far, this was probably something the killer had really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if all the answers came easily. Music venue curtain has been added to truth. Okay. Let's talk to Chiaki. Dots. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
See? Take a close look at that floor.
See?
If you look closely, you're right. There's a smudge, as if something was wiped off. Wait. This isn't something... Isn't this something a bloodstain?
Yep.
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still...
Rather, what's strange is why did the killer try to hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain, as long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So, what was the killer trying to hide? Smudge on the floor has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Huh. So, yeah. So hold on. So, Ibuki hangs herself. No. Hyoko comes in. Hyoko sees this mess. What's the curtain for? Maybe he was hiding behind the curtain with Hyoko when I came in? Like, I came in too early before he was able to wrap up. So Hyoko was already dead before I came in. And then he was behind the curtain, right? So I couldn't see. Then when I saw the body, he was like, oh, or whoever was behind here was like, oh, snap. So then he posted up another body right here because he knew that I would see it, or me or Fukiko would see it. There should still be things I need to investigate. I should investigate those things first. What? This? Oh, and Hyoko's body, huh? There's a control panel to the right wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like the lighting was... Yeah, so someone was behind the curtain, probably. telling Ibuki to just like take another step, and then kill yourself. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason it would have inconvenienced them? Yeah, dude.
So you have a
I see. So you noticed too, fiend. Huh? Noticed? You didn't notice? Those eyes are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. Oh, you mean that? It's like something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton light. Is this a clue? Hey, so you finally noticed. I can't really see it from here, but I should lower the baton lighting one more time.
I can see it!
There is no need.
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Mirage, Golden Hawk, Jumpy. It is now it is time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes on upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction. A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Started running around and stuck the piece of paper and struck the slip of paper in rapid circles. Then the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam. What is it? Did you see that? Behold, yeah, screw you. Wow, that is amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks. They're my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with that paper? It seems to be kind of thick paper, but it does not have any special spells inscribed into it. It appears it's nothing useful. Dots. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that this clue is stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. What the fuck is it, though? Scrap of thick paper has been added to the shoe. Okay. Yoko's body. Yoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped up against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was the slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Yoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled, and her sash is also tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? But then why did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body there, so the killer must have been there. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed, it must have been during the... No. So they're trying to make me believe that Hiyoko died before Ibuki, or after Ibuki, but she died before, and they're just behind the curtain probably. Or something. But that was barely 10 minutes. It was possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her in such a short amount of time. She was already dead. All they needed to do was tape her. So they already put tape on her. If that is even possible, whoever did it had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right? The only people... Oh. Hey, Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. So, I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Hiyoko's kimono.
Huh?
Huh? That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but now she's dead, you know? Don't mess with me. You're saying there's no problem now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Hey, Akane. Yo, what's up?
Hey,
well, there's something I want you to do for me. Looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono. Can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I gotta check Hiyoko's kimono, right?
thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape, finding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono. Take a drink. Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can't really reach her with my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yo.
There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different to the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh?
But
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it would be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put more towards the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude that this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. Dots. Thank you, Nagato. Motel room key has been added to the truth bullet section. Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you looked a little curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, I think the strangest is
See?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone and her throat was slit, then the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? Two bodies in a sea, that's enough. Okay. Yeah, sure. Whatever. So, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I have no idea. Someone help. Someone help. This class trial is going to be awful. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right. You might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, so I should mess around with it a little, like so. It's running as a heater, over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know why it's so damn hot. Better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. AC temperature has been added to the truth section of your handbook. Interesting. Alright, so that's everything. Let's check with our girl Mikan first, see what the autopsy is. If you would have noticed, if only I'd noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagato's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me. I should go and check on how everyone in the hospital is doing. One more time before I go to sleep. Heck, and so I went to the patient's room and noticed Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. But that reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right, we were together just a little before the Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life at least. Dots. What happened to Nata? It's okay, Mikan's scared of everything. Been added to the truth section of your handbook.
Something like
It
this.
has happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those 2 are no longer here. Ah, such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. And that's all the more reason why we can't just leave this room alone, right? Or this alone? I can't speak.
So just as I thought.
We must do this then, for the sake of the 2 that have fallen. Alright, so let's hit up Akane. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah, I really don't get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, my knees start shaking. That's weird. There's no way I have that kind of weakness. It'll probably go away if I battle a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. Dots. You're right. Huh. Let's go with Gundam, maybe. Did you direct your gaze to the brave stature of my 4 Dark Divas of Destruction? Okay, you suck.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. What? Take a look at what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? Looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like,
Something like that is in front of the door. You think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue?
Hey.
Remember when we came to this music venue? It was locked. Let's force our way through. I wonder if that's going to be possible with the four of us are girls, right? Doesn't matter if we can do it or not. We have to try. We'll charge at the same time. Ready? Go! So you charge the door full force. Bam. Yeah, we broke it. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh? This door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of a handle. So if a stick was used to bar the door here, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? Do you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor of the door should be proof of that. Then how is the killer able to get out? Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't have any windows. This door is the only entrance. If they lock the door from the inside, the killer would have to be able to escape outside. That's an interesting point you just made, Hajime.
Like...
Maybe. The killer was inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. And they waited till we were already at the scene of the crime to join us. You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I'm not gonna let the killer get away with this. The killer is still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? So that eliminates Chiaki, Mikan, and Fujiko? Like you said, that might be possible, but...
I've listened to the whole story.
Thank you. Chiaki, that was kind of a cool entrance. It was, actually.
Well?
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also found something interesting. What is it?
See?
There's a weird glob right where the door, the right and left door touch. You're right, what is this? It's too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but as Chiaki said that, she bent down and scraped the semi-transparent glob off with her finger. Did you just freaking eat some nasty green goop on the door? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Choo-choo. And it smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop. And this chewiness. But it doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, it was originally a liquid that was hardened into this. It might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about taste, is it really okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Semi-transparent glob has been added to the truth section of your handbook. Nagato, do you have anything to tell me? Hajime, this might be imprudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to... Yes.
Hey.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident, for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No.
Wow.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No. This guy just wants to Hajime, you're being difficult.
How unfortunate.
He's like the best investigator we have. Okay. So I've talked to everybody, right? Let's talk to Mikan again for the autopsy. Okay. I'm so sorry for being a slow-witted slowpoke. Don't kill me. She definitely doubts me. Okay. There's still things I need to be investigating. So let's go up and down the room. Storage room. Oh, this is a door that says staff only. It looks like the storage room. I just want to investigate inside here too. Hey Nagato, it's nice seeing you again. Nagato, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he just trying to stand guard here?
Hey.
So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tripped over stepladder on the stage and the duct tape binding Hiyoko probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things in the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? Nah, I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. But that's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh?
Man.
You can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, and I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
If you could explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Yeah, see, he's fighting for hope, dude. Whether that's the killer's hope or your hope, it doesn't matter. See, I understand. I won't mind when I die. That's the only reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, you're not going to tell me, huh? I guess it can't be helped. I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feeling.
Hey.
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. What? Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After you said that, yeah, because that's where the hemp bag was sold. Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? It's because you're not smart, Hajime. You can see your whole body in this full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With this mirror bag, it'd be easy to check how you look. Huh. So the killer was in here. There's a lot of stickers in the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Huh? Compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Why am I overthinking this? There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. Huh? This thick black paper. Yes, there we go. Okay. Wallpaper. There's lots of stickers placed all over the front side of this wallpaper. And the edge of this wallpaper looks a little torn. But what does this mean? Yes, everything's important in this storage room. I should go back to the music venue. Okay. Wow, so I have no idea what's happening. So it's got to be the only people that weren't there were Akane, Gundam, Sonya, and Kazuichi. Kazuichi's still not here, or he was here, but he's not here anymore. Might be close to investigating with the music venue. I still need to talk to Mikan, but I need to make sure that those autopsy results from her. So I'm thinking that it's Kazuichi, just a tiny bit. How about it, Mikan? Have you found anything by now? I'll have to tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat, is that possible? If the body's exposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to... Oh, is that really why they did that? It might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater inside the music venue hot. But that's weird.
What?
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First Ibuki. No, you're wrong. First Hiyoko, then Ibuki. Hiyoko was in the storage room. You could have, or behind the curtain, you could have fucking had the duct tape in the storage room, tied her up so they couldn't bleed. They hid the blood stain, right? Because when I showed up, they didn't want me seeing blood on the floor because I knew she was hanged, not bleeding. So they wiped out the blood stain. Hiyoko died first, and that's why she has bloody footprints on her shoes.
Huh?
And there was a footprint in the blood. That's why they smeared it. How, you didn't know? I thought everyone already knew. It's a murder where a killer uses creative work like a song or film as an outline for their killings. So it's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie?
Good instinct.
the assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people. I see. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel they need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
If you excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one or more person might have been killed?
This too must be the will.
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder. One more person might have been killed. Are you guys worried that there's going to be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm real cautious, fella, so I've prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the blackened would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it's a maximum of 2 people, then will there not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see, as expected of you. You're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't want to even think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? That's what I was thinking. Like I said, I'm talking about a possibility that Ibuki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one person based on majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What happens about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? 4 incidents overlap one another.
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Ugh.
I don't like this.
Alright, fine. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should shut up and go back to my cave. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. Yep, that makes things a little easier. Plus, if a killer can kill up to a maximum of 2 people, that means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that. It sounds so strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? You didn't watch the movie, idiot. Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what? Yeah, because you're an idiot. You didn't watch the movie. You decided to pay like all of your money ever. Like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
When we first explored the island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation is, of course, it's an imitation of that movie. Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see, Nagito mentioned something about that. It can't be helped, I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? Yeah, you should come by later too, yeah, I know. Yep, movie theater, got it. I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch the movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I need to get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you tend to go next, Shiaki? Probably the hospital, for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on in the hospital in that first place.
You are right.
Thanks to the spare disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be good to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related on Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things that I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Alright, and at that, we're going to end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps me know, especially with Danganronpa, since there's such like a small amount of people watching. If you really like, if you like the series, leave a like, so I know who's all watching, and all that. And subscribe. I upload a lot of roguelike stuff. I hope you guys are having a good rest of your day. And peace out, guys.